Hey guys, my name's Colton James, and this is my Alien Covenant review.
Gate 1, secure.
I found Alien Covenant to be a really difficult film, because on one hand it's trying to be a prequel to the original 1978 classic Alien, and a sequel to the critically mixed Prometheus. Because of its two roles, it felt very discombobulated. On one hand, it's about questioning God and where man came from and trying to create new life for ourselves. Now on the other hand, it's about an alien trying to bite your head off. Now for the most part, the dual roles work, but towards the end of the film when they try to smash these two concepts together, the film really falls apart for me. Despite the shortcoming with the latter half of the film, I can absolutely recommend Alien Covenant, but only if you've seen all the prior Alien films and Prometheus. So Alien Covenant is about a colony ship heading towards a distant planet, and all the passengers are asleep. There's a small crew, and there's about 2,000 people in cryosleep. There's an incident in space, and only the crew is woken up because they have to fix a ship's problem. After they're awake, they get a human distress signal from a nearby planet thought to be uninhabitable. So then they have to decide, do they continue on with their mission, another 7 years of danger in space, or do they go to a nearby planet that might be the key to a new colony? The only problem is that there shouldn't be anybody on this planet, so there's a risk. They have to decide if they should continue on the mission or go on this more dangerous route. Obviously, they make the terrible decision and go to the nearby planet where they discover a whole mess of things, aliens, some things I can't talk about. It'll be considered a spoiler. Obviously, this crew just makes some terrible decision after terrible decision. But in this film, it makes sense because everybody in the crew is married to somebody else. They're a colony ship. They have to repopulate a new planet. So at certain points, I was really engaged with the story because crew members have to decide, do they try to save the mission or do they try to save their husband or their wife? Now, as you can expect from an Alien film, a lot of our cast was not long for this world. Now, only about 4 cast members are given any story arcs, but that's enough because they're played pretty well. Michael Fassbender is android Walter, and he's pretty good deciding whether or not he wants to be more human or stay more android. It's really cool dichotomy, discovering what it means to be human and what it means to be a robot. Catherine Waterston, who you might know from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, she's pretty good. She seems to be the only rational person and capable person on the entire Covenant ship, and that kind of gives her character a more Ripley feeling if you've seen the original Alien. But she's no Ripley. She's good, but she's no Ripley. My favorite character in the whole film is Billy Crudup's Captain Oram, and he's a really cool character because he was never meant to be captain, but now he is, and he's not sure if people trust him because he's very religious, and he doesn't know if people are trusting him because of his religion or because of his leadership, and it creates a really fascinating story to watch play out as he questions himself the entire time. And finally, there's Danny McBride. Yeah, Danny McBride from Pineapple Express, who I didn't expect to be very good in this film. I expected him to be more just comic relief. You know, aliens attacking, he'll make a joke, but he's more than that. I mean, he does have a lot of jokes in the film, which he's pretty good at, but it's his more dramatic side. He deals with a lot of grief in the film, and he shows some really dramatic chops, and I was really impressed by his performance. Now, the aliens themselves were pretty terrifying, but you've seen an alien before, you've seen the xenomorph concept before, it's nothing new here. However, their origins are a tad bit different in this one, and it made them more interesting, and their origins are very unsettling, and it kind of scared the audience in the theater I was into. Now, director Ridley Scott, no matter if his films are good or bad, they always have really nice visual flair, and Alien Covenant is no exception. The world building and all the sets, they really draw you into this world, and then the alien kind of scares you back out of it. Now, my biggest problems in Alien Covenant I can't really talk about, because a lot of them could be considered spoilers. All I'll say is that this film gets weird, really weird, towards the end of it. Now, because Covenant falls somewhere in the middle of the Alien timeline, it feels incomplete. We meet this crew in the middle of their mission, and the movie ends on a big cliffhanger. While I'm excited to see where it goes, I wish this film was more complete. If you've seen an Alien movie before, you've seen Alien Covenant. This one doesn't really bring anything new to the table, but it is still a good movie. This film isn't going to win any new fans over, but if you are a fan of the franchise, you definitely have to check out Alien Covenant. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is my first video review. I plan on doing more of these, so if you guys could let me know what you think of it, what would you like to see improved, and please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.